Flyers lose again. Am I surprised? No, no, I'm not surprised. No, actually, I'm not. I'm not too surprised at all. Actually, um, of course, the Capitals strike first against the Flyers by Daniel Sprong. Well, you know what? He sure as hell sprung it on us Flyers fans, and then and then and then Carl Hagelin scored the second goal, made it 2-0 Capitals, and you know what? Carl Hagelin always seems to do well against the Flyers. He did well. He did well when he played for the Rangers, and uh, he sure as hell did well for the Pittsburgh Penguins when he scored against us Flyers. But you know what can I say? Like I said to you before, if the Flyers want to start have a 20 game losing streak, I, that's fine with me. I don't give a damn. Okay, I've said this to you before, and I'll say it again. I don't give a damn. And the Flyers aren't a play. I'm going to say this to you. The Flyers aren't going to make the playoffs this year. They have too many holes to fill. This isn't this isn't the 1987. This isn't Mike Keenan who's coaching. This isn't 1987, and the players won't be the same like that. There's no star power. There's no sniper, and there's too many turnovers. And but Flyers get their asses handed to them again, 5-4. I shut the game off when it was 5-2. Brian Elliott didn't have a good game. He gave up 3 goals. They put Carter Hart in. Carter Hart isn't that much better. I mean, he was erratic last night in the game. So, I mean, I still believe in Carter Hart, but I just hope he gets out. I just hope he gets out of this damn slump sooner rather than later. But you know what? I mean, look. What can I say? But you know, it. What was I going to say? Just bear with me. But but Nolan, but the good news, Flyers didn't get shut out, so that's good. Nolan Patrick scored in the third period. I saw that Shane Gossespierre scored and Claude Giroux, but it wasn't good enough to go into overtime and to get a frickin' point. So they couldn't even get a frickin' point. And so the Flyers gain nothing when it comes to points. But the Fly, I will tell you straight up that I don't think the Flyers are going to be a playoff team this year. I just don't think they are. And listen, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just being realistic. Okay, okay. You know, I, I'm telling you straight up, and they just have a lot of work to do, but they are on the outside looking in, and we they're like in the ninth or tenth spot in the Eastern Conference. They're there. There's just too many. There's just too many teams that are that damn good. So they're just you know I understand injuries have a lot to injuries does have a lot to do with the Flyers not being that good. Injuries are involved. COVID is involved, and and the tougher division in the East division, and and you know what you could thank Gary you could thank Gary Bettman for making these divisions tough. I mean, I know he's doing the best he can, but you know why the hell are you making this team? Why the hell are you making this Flyers so damn tough? I mean, the Flyers can't beat Boston. The Flyers can't beat Pittsburgh, and they sure as hell can't beat Washington. So, and the Flyers can't they can't always beat the Islanders either. Speaking of which, the Flyers play the Islanders coming up on Thursday, but we have two back-to-back games against the New York Rangers, which will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and then Wednesday night hockey for the Flyers Rangers game, Broad Street versus Broadway, on St. Patrick's night, on St. Patty's night, which will be a good game to watch, but. Can the Flyers? I'm not even going to make a prediction for the Flyers for the Flyers because I know damn right well they're going to lose if I make a prediction. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a loss. I mean, if they win, they win. If not, if they lose, no big deal. I don't care. I don't care I don't care if the Flyers lose. I mean, they're probably going to lose on. They're definitely going to lose to the Islanders on Thursday. The Islanders are a very good team. They have, they, they have Brock Nelson, Josh Bailey, and Barry Trotz. He's still a damn good coach. I'm not saying that Alain Vigneault isn't a bad coach. I mean, he is a good coach, but he's got a lot of shuffling around to do. I mean, he admitted that he made a mistake, so that's good. And but with the Rangers, they have a lot of work to do too. I mean, they traded it. They also traded Hendrik Lundqvist to the Washington Capitals, but. He had open heart surgery and he's still getting healed, and we don't know when he's going to come onto the ice for the Washington Capitals. But but at least we don't have to worry about Panarin tomorrow for the Rangers, and you have Lafreniere, who was the number one draft pick for the Rangers. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing or not tomorrow, but you have Zivanejad, if I'm saying his last name correctly, for the Rangers. I had to slow my words saying his name because I can't say it 10 times faster. Like everybody else. thank God we still have Brian Elliott. But if Aline Vigna has him playing every night, then he might get hurt, just like 2 years ago when he got injured. But Carter Hart, luckily Carter Hart has help. Okay, I still believe in Carter Hart, and do I think Carter Hart is the next Carson Wentz? Uh, I don't have anything to say about this yet, but but we don't want this to come to that. He's still a young kid. Hopefully he'll get better eventually. We still need Carter Hart to get better. And you have Alex Lyons back with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. If if God forbid if Brian Elliott gets hurt, which I don't wish anything on him. If he does get hurt, God forbid, then you have the taxi squad, Alex Lyons, who can come up for the Flyers to be the backup for Carter Hart. But I don't wish injuries. I don't wish injuries based upon. I don't wish injuries based upon anybody. Okay, that's. But I'm just saying. But look, it sucks that it has to be this way for the Flyers, but that's the way. I guess that's the way it has to be when your team isn't doing well. But what are you going to do? So it is what it is, and what this is. What can you do? The Flyers aren't going to make the playoffs this year. I just don't see it happening this year. The way they've been playing. If the Flyers keep losing like this, they don't deserve to make the playoffs. But like I said to you before, I'm still going to watch every game of the Flyers game. I'm, moving forward, I'm still going to watch. I'm still going to watch them. I'm still going to watch every game, no matter what. Whether the Flyers start losing, whether they have a 10-game, 15-game losing streak, 20-game losing streak, I'm still going to watch every Flyers game on TV. Because that's what real fans do. Real fans are there for their team. But if the Flyers are able to start winning again, that's good too. But listen, if the Flyers start losing like this, I don't care. But if they start winning games again, then that's great. So I just don't. Everybody's saying, "Oh, the Flyers are going to make it to the finals this year." Think again, dude. They ain't good. They're not going anywhere. Flyers aren't going anywhere. Okay, so I don't know if you jinxed it, if it's a Philadelphia jinx or what. But every time somebody tells me, "Oh, Mark, the Flyers the Flyers are going to win the Stanley Cup this year, or they're going to go into the finals," I'm like, "Get the hell out of here! They're not." All right, let's focus on one game at a time, for God's sakes. Let's just focus on the game here, and we'll get through the season whether they'll make the playoffs or not. They're not even going to make the playoffs, for crying out loud, if they keep losing like this. I mean, it's just it's the same old story. I could use your advice from Buffalo Sabres fans. If you watch my videos, how do you guys get through this? Or Edmonton Oilers fans, how did you guys get past it with not being able to make the playoffs for the past 8, 10 to 12 years? How did you get through this? How do you suffer not being able losing like this and not being able to make the playoffs? Send me a comment. Let me know what you think. So, but but to everybody out there, anyhow, before I sign off this video, feel free to hit the bell, to send me a comment, hit the bell icon, hit the bell icon, smash the like buttons, because that's what I like to see. Smash the like button if you like this video. Hit subscribe, and feel free, so you can get any content on this video. So, oh my, I'm already up to 16. I'm already up to 16 plus minutes in this video. But I actually had a lot to say, but I know somebody else has made 50, 60 minutes of their videos because they had an awful lot to say. But I just the Flyers aren't going to make the playoffs this year. Okay, they're not. Okay, like I said to you before, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just being realistic, and for somehow or another, if hopefully, stranger things can happen to the Flyers, but I just don't think they can do it. They have a lot of work to do. So it is what it is. Hopefully next year, when things get back to normal with after COVID, hopefully the Flyers will have a better time traveling. Hopefully we'll get the Metropolitan Division back, and hopefully the Flyers can be a better team next year. So we shall see going forward. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. All right, take care now.